It's what is today anyway? April 2nd. It's 5:45 right now. We should have. I was a couple minutes late. He's not here yet either. Oh well. We got quite a bit of time. So anyway, heading up to some public land here in Tennessee. We got drawn on a quota hunt here, so my first time doing a public land quota hunt here in Tennessee, so looking forward to this. Not sure what we're going to get into. They've changed a lot of things around because of coronavirus. The sign in, sign out, check-in procedure, everything's been significantly changed all of a sudden. So 30-minute drive from here, maybe. Yeah, I think we got a 30-minute drive from here to get there. So see when he shows up. Catch you later. I can't believe though that 2 vehicles the whole way back in here, our number one spot, was nobody here or nobody around. Yeah. I hope there's not somebody parked. There's nowhere else to park up there, is there? Man.
Not to come in here.
Yeah.
And there was nobody
down there. And there's a road down there, but surely they couldn't have drove up that road, could they? Well, there's a tree down. We saw the tree last time. So I don't know.
Set up, and I'll jump back over here, set up and call. Or you want me to go over there?
He sounded like he was just right there. Go over here and get set up. Birds in here, I think. We had a longbeard, we had a tom gobble from right here beside us in this field. Turkey's running off. I see him down there. He's running across the field. Yeah, that was bad.
I think that's the same bird.
What do you mean?
I don't think there were two. I think it was one.
May have been.
To me, when he gobbled, it sounded like he was down here.
Oh, he was right down here.
And, maybe he was working that way or something.
He could have been. Because well, no, when I saw him, he was in the field running across the field.
Yeah.
But I heard one putting over here on this ridgetop.
Putted off the ridgetop?
One was on the ridgetop putting going that way, and I was looking over here, and I looked down here and saw something black, and there was a longbeard running from right down here in the edge of this field, running the other direction. Yeah. So he obviously, I mean, when you called, he must have just been right here. Dude, this is a foggy mess in here. There's blue sky. I mean, once this fog burns off, it's going to be beautiful. See, that bird was coming right through here. He ran across the field, come this direction when I saw him. I mean, my thought is that he was coming up through here somewhere. I still say we go on back here and get set up back in here where we were looked at.
Let's get to the high
Man, it's cold out today. Jeez. It's about 32 degrees. And foggy. Getting back here in these pines to set up where they had destroyed it last time. Sun's coming up. So I hope it'll pick up. You know, it's probably been an hour since we heard the last gobble at all.
Doesn't sound. We're not seeing him. It doesn't sound. He probably didn't want you to bring the virus to him.
Yeah, he's not responding to my emails. There's freaking geese responding. You got, hey.
I don't think they're responding. They're just doing their own thing.
You're doing a really good job calling the loons and geese.
I didn't know it was a loon call.
I'm pretty sure it's a loon. We'll look it up when we get cell signal. We made a big loop. Went back around where we saw that first bird this morning. It has been dead silent. No hens, no gobbles, no yelps, no gunshots. That's what I can't believe, not a single gunshot. That was quite the walk. Nothing.
Let's skirt through the woods on the left.
Okay. That's fine. Looks like there's probably a little path we can go right up here and go around the top. It looks a little thick right in through there. But there's still a little bit of corn in there. Oh well. Dave's at the truck. I'm gonna go look over here at this other spot. See if anybody's sitting over here. If not, then we may go hit that ridge line across from me here, where we heard some gobbles off the roost first thing this morning. But it's just dead out here. Dead. No one is here. No one's even driving the roads. No gobbles, no gunshots. But they obviously know something we don't know. Dave and I busted up. We busted up some hens. I think I may have saw a couple of either Jakes or Toms with them. So we've separated. He went on the other hillside, ridge top. I'm walking up this ridge top now. We'll set up and call here in just a minute. But the road hunters are starting to show up. Alright, well, this area is not appealing to me at all. It is so freaking thick. I mean, I don't know if you can see this or not. But I mean, 20, 25 yards is about as far as you're going to get visibility. There's so much undergrowth in here. It is so thick. Well, I finally found somewhere to sit down. This is crazy thick in here. And if I keep going much farther behind me, it opens up. But the road is up there. So I've just had to find me a hemlock here to sit underneath. Man, it'd be easy to fall asleep out here right now. Feels fantastic. Somebody just slammed their car door back here behind me. Maybe 200 yards. I came in from the other side. Came up this hill. And I knew I was in between the roads. I was trying to get here in the middle. This isn't my idea of a place to hunt, but it's what we had available for right now. Anyway, there's someone back there slamming car doors. I'm not sure if they're just listening or if they're about to start walking through the woods, but we've only got an hour before this hunt's over for today. You have to end here at noon, and you've got to be back to the checking station by 1 to check out. Well, I'm going to call it a day. I'm already back to the truck. I hear Dave up here calling, but we've only got, I don't know, probably 20 more minutes of hunting time left. That person came in behind me, and I guess they were just hunting from the vehicle. I don't know. They were slamming car doors and making all kinds of noise. I don't know what they were doing, actually. But they were probably 200 yards behind me. That was not a very good spot I was in anyway. It was just kind of a last-ditch effort to try to make something happen. So 4 hours without a single other gobble. No gunshots either. Not a single gunshot this morning. Oh well. There's always tomorrow. Just left my house. It's 5:15. I'm meeting Dave again here in a few minutes. We're leaving about 15 minutes earlier today than yesterday. Talked to a couple guys that hunted over there yesterday. Gates open at 6 a.m. One of the guys got there at 4 a.m. yesterday morning and said there were 5 people lined up in front of him. We just didn't see any hunters there. We had 2 people driving out in front of us, and 2 of those people were people that we had already seen yesterday before that. So I don't know. I checked the quota. I checked the quota. God, I need to wake up. I checked the harvest results from that hunt yesterday evening, and all day. The hunt ends at noon, but yesterday only 4 birds were killed on the whole WMA, and I think it was 400 people drew tags for that hunt. Not sure how many people actually showed up, but like I said, I'd be surprised if there were 50 people there yesterday. Anyway, I'm gonna meet Dave, get up there. The wife made some homemade bran muffins here, so I'm gonna bring Dave some bran muffins, eat one for me. Hope it doesn't have negative effects later. I think we'd be happy if we heard some more gobbles throughout the day instead of them shutting up at 7:30, so we can at least play the game with them. Got a bird gobbling. It's right down here on this finger. Oh, he is fired up. They're just right up here. Oh, shoot, Dave. They're right there. We need to set up right up here. I mean, they're less than 100 yards away. They're less than 100 yards away. They're right there. Let's set up right here and call them up here. They're pitching down right over there. Those birds have gone silent now. I just watched the last one fly down. Make a quick move. Those birds moved on off. There's a field down below. We're on a ridge top here. They were roosted about 100 yards from us. They flew down, and they're working their way down the holler on the other side. I think they're making their way to the field down there. I've heard a gobble back here behind us one time. Okay, well, Dave and I worked on around this peninsula. We're in the area that we scouted a few weeks ago. I'm sitting, if you saw my video before, we found an old home site back over here. And I'm sitting in this home site. There's a lot of redbuds, dogwoods. There's in addition to your regular oak trees, your maples. There's persimmons over here, although, you know, there's no persimmons left, but the remnants of persimmon seeds are still on the ground. And there's a lot of grasses over here, flowers, grasses. The turkeys have been using in here pretty well, and not much going on. I can't even hear Dave calling. I wonder if he's fell asleep. I texted him a while ago and didn't get an answer. I'm hoping as we get closer to this 9:30, 10 o'clock time frame that the birds will fire up here later. We heard one gunshot this morning. There's so many hens available. These birds are henning up as soon as they fly down. Alright, well, it's 10 o'clock. Haven't heard anything. Dave just texted finally and said that he's moved from back over where he went originally. So I'm going to get my stuff together and I'm going to head around this little point here, this finger. Well, at least today isn't a total loss. I've seen several morels. These are all little bitty tiny morels. This has been the biggest one that I've seen so far. And that's still not a big one. That's still little. Alright. This is more like what I'm looking for. More of this size. That's a beauty right there. I've seen a lot of just broken off morel stems in here. So I'm wondering if somebody's been in here picking, or if maybe the deer or turkeys are eating them, because the turkeys are scratching all around where these morels are being found. Alright, that's awesome. Well, this may turn out to be a flop of a turkey hunt. But I'm racking up on some good morels. They're not as big as the ones I found on my farm, but to be out here in the woods on public land, that's an awesome morel right there. They're growing here on this old home site underneath all these poplar trees and the deadfall. So I'm sure there's a lot more in here, but I'm going to get my stuff together and start heading back over to go meet Dave. I just heard a gunshot just across the ridge here from me, so maybe the turkeys are going to start getting fired up again now too. Man, this is quite the view from up here. Got a buzzard flying right overhead. Golly. This is fantastic. Look at that view. All the way around. Man, what a view. These turkeys have even been scratching around up here in the laydown yard for this clear cut. They are tearing this hilltop up. I'll be curious to see what the harvest results are again today. And we know there's birds here. I mean, they were fired up on the roost this morning. But they fly down and they just button up. And we don't hear any more gobbles after 7:30. And I know you don't hunt the gobble. The turkeys can come in silently. And that's why we set up like we did a while ago and hunted for 2 hours. But definitely makes it a lot harder if they're not talkative. You not hear anything? Really? When? On the way in?
20 minutes after I sit down in the woods.
Really?
I called one, sit down, and then just relax a little bit, and all of a sudden, boom, she flew up in my face.
Really?
But
Were you on this side or this side?
I came down through here, and there's a cat track where that tree's laying there.
Yeah, it looks like there is.
It runs just, you know, it's a bench all the way across that.
Yeah.
Hill. I walked out on it, and then I set up over here and called down to this big hollow. Never saw or heard anything.
I heard one gunshot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way.
Yep. Man, they have destroyed that house since it rained.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, they have just churned. It looks like somebody's went through there with a plow. Found a whole bag full of morels.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Where did you find the morels at?
All around that house.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Just all around that house. Just interspersed there with all the poplars and dogwoods and persimmons. And I mean, it's crazy. I found one and looked up and started just bam, 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 bam everywhere. Well, that was it for today. After that last video that I had there, Dave and I just walked out. We stood at the truck and talked for a while and ate. We ended up hearing 2 gunshots all morning, wishing that there were quite a few people out driving from 10 o'clock on. Now, my guess is they were out driving looking for birds in the fields. There are a lot of open fields, food plots in that WMA, and they're all pretty much right on the side of the road. I don't know. I'll pull the results tonight, this evening, see how many birds were killed today, but we're not going back tomorrow. I hate to leave one day left on my tag, but I've got too many opportunities on private land here around my place. So I'm going to focus on that this weekend and go from there. We'll see how things turn out. But a good experience, the WMA turkey hunt. That's my first time doing a quota turkey hunt. So that was a good experience. I really enjoyed it. It was just different, you know, hunting a different area. So that was a positive thing. I really enjoyed that. So, all right, well, sorry for no birds. Sorry for no bird activity. But sometimes that's just the way it shakes out. Until next time, God bless. Stay safe.